tough end of the tournament so far.
With just 14 players on a Rugby Sevens pitch, you'd imagine acres of space, but gaps are increasingly hard to find, and the players who can find them more crucial than ever.
He's got more steps than the pyramid.
You need a good step in Sevens rugby.
Williams has a go himself.
He's always aware of where the space is.
A lovely pass there from Lee Williams to Alex Webber.
Lee Williams, he's elusive.
For me, really, it's thinking ahead of the game. Thinking one step ahead of the defender, trying to manipulate him. So it gives me an extra yard, really, in the game. It's a great feeling now, knowing that you go a step ahead of the defender. But to be fair, the boys are getting faster and stronger these days, so always got to be that little bit sharper as well. We're quite a structured team, so you need that individuals really to be able to break the game up from nothing. Thankfully, we have got a few in our team, and all the youngsters coming through now are trying to be more evasive.
All those spectators in the stand will appreciate that out-and-out speed is essential in this sport. Coupling all that is the ability to actually beat people. Evasion, changing direction at speed efficiently and effectively. Essentially, they are the game breakers. They're the ones that elevate you from quarters to semis, from semis to finals. And I suppose if you were to ask me what one skill really sets the elite away from the average is that unique talent, that ability to beat a player in a single step. It's inherent in quite a lot of players, and we know in splits of a second it can distinguish the outcome of a game. You'll see on the Sevens circuit the guys who really excel at this game make the right decisions in splits of seconds.
Dan Norton will be one, not because of his speed really, he can still step as well. And a few New Zealanders such as ALLAN, KAKA can step with both feet, it's really hard to defend against. When he gets the ball, he can go either way, so it's hard to predict. So as a defender, you're really on the back foot and he's in control, so which is really difficult.
Here's KAKA, the danger man. Here he goes. Little hitch step. What about this from KAKA? Absolutely brilliant.
I spend a lot of times in the backyard by myself just practicing my steps, so it's paying off now. I used to only just right and then I just keep practicing on my left, and then you soon find that you can go both ways, and then people don't know what you're going to do. Half the time I don't know what I'm really going to do. If I'm going to try and go the outside or inside, it'll pretty much come down to what the D's doing. If they're chasing hard, I'm going to try and chop back or something like that, but sometimes the D changes and you've got to make that split-second change, and it's a bit hard sometimes and you get it wrong sometimes, but yeah, it's an awesome feeling. Kind of gives you that little boost of extra confidence. If you can beat a man and he can still catch you, there's no point of having the step, so you've got to have that little explosive 10 metres to get past him and get into that gap.
It's not all God-given though, there's lots of hard graft too. And even for the brightest talent on the Sevens pitch, still lots to learn from the old-timers.
Yeah, no, it's awesome having Tomasi there. He's one of the greats of the game, and he likes to pass on his knowledge, and it's awesome just learning under him.
Oh, what a step. Fabulous. You won't see a better step than that.
Watch the footwork. Absolute brilliance here from BRANCO de Bria.
South Africa's own jack-in-a-box is one of the best in the business.
Some of the athletes on the Sevens circuit, their ability to find space and get into space, using their footwork and their ability to change direction is the best in the world. BRANCO is one of those phenomenal athletes that can change direction on a tickie. He can pretty much turn someone around or get into a space as quick as possible. And yeah, he's an incredible athlete that can accelerate out of that space as he's going.
I think you have to beat a man one-on-one to make it difficult for the other defenders. The ability to sidestep one guy, to beat another guy, and just to put some other guys into space. I think it's very important to have that kind of skill, just to think on your feet every time you have the ball. Make things much easier on the field. I enjoyed doing that. I think every player in a team have their own ability to do things their own way. So South Africa, Jason Colby, Justin Geduld, we all have our ability to see things in a different way, so we just put everything together and make it work.
There is a God-given talent with most athletes, but we do try to hone those skills as much as we can. If we can improve their vision or how they can pick up space by a millisecond, then we've made a better athlete, and that's the point of why we're here.
With every marginal gain more crucial than ever, some of the coaching methods are also breaking with convention.
The peripheral vision is very important in the sevens game, because as much as there's enough space, but the teams close the space so quickly that it seems like there isn't any space. So by doing those kind of exercises with the juggling, it just gives them a bit more things to focus on. They're learning quite quickly, and I think definitely going to sevens, you can definitely use your peripheral vision a lot more than the norm.
In business, there's a saying, it's not about the big eating the small, it's about the fast eating the slow. And in sevens, it's so important. It's just a sudden, change in body movement that's really giving you the edge. Nowadays, with sevens becoming so competitive, it's not about getting the big players. It's really about the simple things, that's going to make the difference. And in that lies, the elusiveness and changing direction when anyone else is not expecting it. We have a specialist coach back in Kenya, and his only task is to making sure that he's instilling the agility in the players, making them more elusive, and that they can power through the contact.